but we begin tonight with the housing crisis in Buffalo, both for renters and landlords.
Yeah, there are local organizations that say that they are ready to help, but the problem is people might not even know that they exist. These organizations say there are three main things driving this crisis. Number one, the old housing stock in the city. Two, high levels of poverty. And finally, the weather, which can cause severe, expensive damage to properties. All these factors can force landlords to raise rents, making it harder to find affordable housing. So tonight, anchor reporter Taylor Epps goes in depth on this crisis through the eyes of a Buffalo landlord and shows us how you can access Buffalo's untapped housing resources.
All paintings, new.
Vinyl flooring, a fresh coat of paint, and months of hard work got this apartment in East Buffalo move-in ready.
My motto is I wouldn't want someone to live in an apartment that I wouldn't live in myself.
Okay, what did it look like before you came here?
Ooh.
320 Monroe Street had seen some better days, but landlord Jacqueline Johnson and her daughter had it fixed up in a few months for their new tenant.
The lady that's moving in here, where she was living at, I guess it didn't pass inspection, and she had to find a place, and she says she's been looking for a long time.
Johnson tells me it's what she hears all the time, how tough it is to find good housing. But it's also tough on landlords to get properties looking like this. This renovation job cost $26,000.
Without home headquarters, I wouldn't have been able to do some, since we have several rental properties, they've been able to help us.
Thanks to a $5,000 grant from the Buffalo Urban Renewal Agency and a loan to cover the rest from home headquarters, she didn't have to pay out of pocket to fix this place up. It's a resource organization leaders say not enough people know about.
We definitely have had some tears shed in this office. I have a box of Kleenex up at the front because many people have been trying to get access to finance for years and weren't able to until we came around.
Home headquarters gets money from the federal and state government to help people with housing. Right now, they're looking to help anyone who suffered damage in the December blizzard make repairs with a 50-50 grant and loan program.
And that's to make any repair you need for health and safety. It could be a roof, it could be a foundation, it could be plumbing in your kitchen or bath.
Heart of the City Neighborhoods has a similar program and a lead program for people who live in Buffalo. But what about outside of the city?
We serve all of Western New York, so Buffalo, Rochester, Niagara Falls, and then all those areas in between.
COO Kelly Swan says if you need help improving your credit, finding a place to rent or own, or making a down payment, NeighborWorks can help.
And so we're really trying to get back out in the community, but a lot of people who come to us think that, we may not be able to help them, and then they hear about the breadth of the services that we provide, and they're like, oh my gosh, I wish I would have known. I feel like our organization should be a household name.
Swan says if they can't help you, they'll find someone who can.
Everybody deserves a home. It doesn't matter if you rent or buy, and everybody deserves a safe home.
Now, if we're talking big picture here, of course, it's going to take years before we get to the bottom of this housing crisis, but there's need for affordable housing and help with upkeep right now. And there are so many organizations who want to help. Erie County has loan programs. Push Buffalo both have a home, and Push Buffalo and Home also have some home programs to help people find housing. So many resources, and I've got it all listed out for you on WKBW.com. Jeff, Leah.